Exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Here's Garland. Finished off the break.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Collins with a screen on Garland. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Hunter against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Hunter. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's Young. Here's Collins. Puts the move on. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Garland with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And he drives in. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Collins with a screen on Garland to the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
To the middle. Stolen by Mobley. Garland against Young. Mitchell, a screen on Young. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Young against Garland. Young inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And both free throws good for Young. Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Now here's Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. They kick it out to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Young with it. Picked up by Allen. Collins. The shot that time not on target. And it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Young. Three-pointer, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Allen, the pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Young. Garland for three. For three, Allen. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Screen by Capella. And there's the lob. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. On target from range. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Garland against Young. Right side Garland. Allen on the wing. Fires from deep. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Tries a three off the inbound. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Just a big-time effort for Donovan.
Please give a big round of applause for your
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Mitchell from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 13 points in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Capella, the pass to Young. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Garland against Young. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Off target from outside. Now here's Young. Inside. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Now Mitchell. 13 points in the game. And it's blocked by Collins. Here's Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Young. 7 points in the game. And Collins with the slam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Young can't hit. The Cavs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. For 3, Allen. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They picked up 11 straight. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Young. 1:49 left in the first half. 4-3. Hunter finds Young. No good that time. Nice D from Garland. The Cavs trailing. Here's Mitchell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Young, the pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Okoro. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Hunter against Mitchell. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. He shoots a 3. Rebound Atlanta.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Collins. And again, it's Atlanta.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Capella, screen on Garland. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And out of bounds, the Cavs will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Garland for 3, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. John Collins has been leading the charge. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Hawks, 31. The Cavaliers, 31.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, small forward. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great core vision at all times, runs the pick and roll well, and is shifty in the paint.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Johnson against Mobley. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers' shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Pass to Garland. Here's Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Allen's got 7 points in the game.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Hey, from long range. That shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And the shot is good by Garland.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Outside Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Garland for 3. Mobley finds LeVert. Garland with the ball. Back to LeVert. From deep 3-point range. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Hawks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. Down low. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Okoro. Now Lopez. Back to Okoro. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From deep, Mobley. Can't get it to drop. The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him. Rubio's checked in for the Cavaliers. Bogdanovich against Rubio. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, when he gets out into the open court, Rubio is a very tough cover.
Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Sends it home from 3-point land. Johnson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 11-3 run. And here's LeVert for 3. Bogdanovich against Rubio. To the middle. To the wing on the left. And here's Lopez from the arc. No luck on that one. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Lopez. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. LeVert with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Up top, Lopez. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks shooting it at 52%. Outside Bogdanovich. Johnson a screen on Rubio. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Offensive board. Here's Mobley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Outside Bogdanovich. Rubio with some nice D.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
There's the triple. Unable to get that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Garland. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Young against Garland. Jacks up a 3, and Young is good for 3.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
And it's Garland on the drive. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Mobley finds Allen. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Okay, Mr. Allen, I did not know the three-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
Garland against Young. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside Mitchell. Over Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Collins with a screen on Garland. To the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Mitchell against Hunter. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Young.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Young against Garland. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Garland. 5 to shoot. Young with the bucket.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Outside Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Mitchell against Hunter. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Hawks have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. And here's Young to take the lead. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Cleveland calls timeout. They trail by 2. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Collins a screen. And he lobs it up, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Atlanta's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
Garland with a screen on Hunter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Back to Young. Pass to Collins. Crafty move. It falls.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack with the...
Oh, wow!
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Screen by Capella. Young with it. Picked up by Allen. The kick to Hunter. Outside Murray. Garland against Young. Lets it go from deep. And connects from downtown.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances. Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound, and that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Capella knows teams aren't going to let him have anything easy at the end of games, so he's prepared for this situation.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
DeAndre Hunter, his first.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. It's his first trip to the line. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now, here is Young. The 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Young against Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Edwards kicks to Towns. Hunter against Edwards. Shot, high post. And he overshot that one, missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Collins, a screen on Conley. Young from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Edwards against Murray. From the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his 3-point shot, but sure looked good there.
Collins setting the pick for Young. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Passes it to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Hunter with it. Provide Conley. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Capella. It's Collins with the drive. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes both free throws.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Hunter against Edwards. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Pass to Hunter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Conley against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley left side. The kick out to Towns. They grabbed their own miss and finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now, here is Young. Screened by Capella. Young pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Tries again, and it's good on the way up. Young's got 5 minutes.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches switches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Edwards with it. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Lets it go with a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Outside Conley. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And at just 21 years old, how about Murray being selected to the all-defensive second team?
Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Collins and Capella man the post position. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Edwards can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Puts up a 3, and Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Towns, the pass to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Young outside. Outside for Murray. Triting inside.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Rebounded by the Hawks. Murray outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Young taking his time here. Into the lane. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Young pass to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Young inside. McDaniels defending. Capella inside. Edwards there. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. checked in for the Timberwolves.
That was your Hawks dance team. Give it up. Make some noise.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Now Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Here's Young. 13 points in the game. Left side, Collins. And Young kicks to Murray. Stolen by McDaniels. Right side, Towns. Takes the 13-footer. Gobert finds Prince. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Collins. And here's Young. On deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Young against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. Here's the pass to Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And you know, the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent at making these nice passes.
Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Towns throws it down.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Hung outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start.
25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Prince out there with Conley. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
The Timberwolves get all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Johnson with a screen on Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. Misses the 3. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. McDaniels passes to Towns. To the inside. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Towns has got 10.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Bay wide open, and he fires. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Roy, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, we've become used to seeing Towns own the offensive end of the floor. Just lets the game come naturally to him.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Johnson, a wide open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Towns, a screen on Griffin. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Johnson sends the screen for Bogdanovich. Johnson outside. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Edwards looking it over. And there's the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Bay finds Griffin. Basket counts.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Edwards against Griffin. Poked away and stolen by Bay. Here's Bogdanovich, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the focus Bogdanovich has is tremendous. Able to take on contact and still convert.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Minnesota again turning it over.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. To the paint, here's Johnson. Sweet move. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's a 3-point Atlanta lead. From deep, Prince. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Conley against Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the lane. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Conley feeling it out inside Gobert, and it goes down 2 points. 12 points for Rudy Gobert.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
That was your Hawks dance team. Give it up. Make some noise.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. He got it up. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young outside. He dishes it to Murray. Back to Young. He's looking for Hunter and finds him.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Young from outside. Here's Capella. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his fourth assist in this one. Outside, Edwards. Outside, Towns. To take the lead. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Collins. There's the drive. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Just 5 on the clock. Gobert double-teamed. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. From past the arc. Towns, no luck. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Edwards against Hunter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Young for 3, and again Atlanta with the triple.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that will allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
Capella with a screen on Conley. And Young, here we go. At the top of the key, Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The 8-footer. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Young from outside. That one, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Outside, Towns. This one for 3. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Conley up top, defended by Young. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Atlanta leading by 5. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. to the middle. Here's Collins. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Gobert.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the play. Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Prince is checked in for McDaniels. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Somebody's lit a fire under Mike Conley.
Now, here is Young. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Young is doubled. 5 on the clock, and an intentional foul right there.
Anthony Towns. His first, team 20.
And so they foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 4. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
Knocked away. Conley with a wide open look. No good there. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was some time.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Minnesota. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Inside, Okoro. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Pass to Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Towns down low. The kick out to Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Garland with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Allen, the pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Now here's Edwards, down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Edwards.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Edwards against Garland. And finished off by Garland.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Oh, from deep. And Conley grabs the miss. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Towns. Back to Gobert. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Mobley.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
Outside Mitchell. A minute 35 left in the opening quarter. Here's the 3. Mobley, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Conley. The layup misses. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Garland, the pass to Allen. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
and you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
To the paint. McDaniels finds Edwards. Gobert with it. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Garland against Edwards. Pass to Allen. Now here's Mobley. Allen a screen for three. And Mobley good for three.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Conley passes to Edwards. Conley against Garland. To the inside, Gobert.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
The Cavs have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Mitchell misses.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Gobert with a screen on Allen. Edwards. Can't connect from short range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Your Cavaliers Houston team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. They grab their own miss. For 3, Allen. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Now Edwards. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Conley against Garland. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Garland. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. Gobert's got 6.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Okoro. This one for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Well, roster size is expanding in the addition of two-way contracts. The NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with a top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
And Allen gets it to go.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Back to Okoro. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's Allen. Pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. To stop the run. And Edwards slams it in.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture-perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Now here's Garland. He's got 9. Here he goes. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. Here's Conley. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's McDaniels. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mobley outside. And down it goes. 2 points. Mobley's got 5 now.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. McDaniels, that's good.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Garland against Edwards. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Edwards. Garland, the pass to Allen. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards. Off the left rim and out.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
To the middle. Tipped. Outside Garland. Pass to Towns. And he commits the intentional foul.
Mitchell, his first. Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Towns against Mobley. Gobert with a screen on Mobley. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Levert's checked in for Garland.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Now here's Levert. 16 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 6. We'll see you after halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Karis LeVert is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Here's Brent. Clock is at 3. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Lots of room. Count that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Conley against LeVert. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And here's LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. They set a pick. Back to LeVert. The drive.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Back to Gobert. Here's Okoro. He's got 5. LeVert outside. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 6. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Conley against LeVert. McDaniels passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Mitchell misses. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Back to Towns. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. The Cavs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
2 minutes.
Pass to Mitchell. And he converts the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
And Minnesota calls time here. Garland's checked in for Cleveland. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. Down low. A slam dunk by Reed.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Okoro. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Back to Garland. Ball stolen. Here's Noel. Allen defending. Pass to Anderson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Mobley. Cleveland the rebound. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Allen. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. With the drive. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Towns with the ball. And the jumper from the wing offline. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game is favored. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Mobley passes to Mitchell. On the take. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Conley against Garland. It's McDaniels on the wing. Edwards finds Towns. Towns on a screen. Edwards for 3. Intercepted. Mobley, right side. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Garland. He's guarded by Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Allen. That one off the back iron and out. Minnesota shooting the rock at 58%. Mitchell against Edwards. Inside. Stolen by Mitchell.
Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
The 3 is up. Conley against Garland. Conley passes to Gobert. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. To the paint. Here's Okoro. Boom! He jams it straight down.
An equally gifted scorer and passer. Garland, his unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Gobert inside. He's against Allen. Back to Gobert. To the inside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Okoro. McDaniels against Mitchell. The 3 is up. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Towns, covered by Mobley. And it's powered home by Towns.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Garland against Edwards. Pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell. McDaniels with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Conley. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Gobert passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Conley, he's open, and it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Edwards against Garland. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
For 3, Conley. The shot misses, and it's Cleveland the other way. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
From deep, Conley. It's not going to go for him. Cleveland calls timeout. They lead by 8. Only 2 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Here's Mitchell. Misses there. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really...
Cavaliers win basketball games. When you play the...
He can. DA, he's special. And thanks for your report. And the Cavaliers start out with the ball. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Mobley. 5 to shoot. Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steve, in this one, we've got two teams that really like to run their offense in the half court.
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting the three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strength. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense.
Now, here is Young. A 3-ball. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Allen, a screen on Young. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Capella. Young outside. From the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Set solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as the roller for them.
Hunter. The kick out to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Launches it. Capella inside. He's against Allen. Collins kicks to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hunter finds Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Garland, that's for 2. Here's a Okoro. Kicks it out to Allen. Collins against Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Inside, here's Hunter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Count it, good. Young's got 8 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Garland against Murray. Garland with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Garland. He has 5. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Capella. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work.
Garland kicks to Allen. The pass to Mitchell. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Young driving the lane. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, it's always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
And so he hits both. Garland with it. He has 7. It's Allen on the wing. Seconds left. Kicks it out to Mitchell. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark as we wrap up the first. Stay with us.
Your Cavaliers use this team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for Atlanta, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Front-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Allen.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Young with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Mitchell against Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Lob pass to Capella. Young from outside. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching. Positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
The Cavaliers trailing. Allen up top, defended by Young. 9 feet out. Allen passes to Mobley. Back to Allen. Trying his luck from deep. And stolen by Murray. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Here's Collins. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do. Make some noise. And please give a round of applause for your powerhouse dance team.
On defense, Cleveland. They trail by 1. Capella with a screen on Garland. Murray dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoff, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Young outside, Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. And it's Garland slamming it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Young pass to Collins. Stolen by Okoro. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Fires the 3. Allen for the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young taking his time here. Collins setting the pick for Young. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Pass to Young. For 3. Garland with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Mobley the pass to Okoro. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young, right side. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Kicks it out to Allen. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Capella against Mitchell. It's Young on the wing. Over Garland. With 2 seconds left, here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
For a big man, Collins is a hard guy to stay with. If he gets a step, watch out.
Good on the second free throw. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawked. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the... As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And something that isn't his strength but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. For Cleveland, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie, something few big men are able to do.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Dishes it to Collins. Stolen by Okoro. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Mobley throws it down.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Rubio against Bogdanovich. To the paint, here's Okongwu.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Okoro. Mitchell's got 13.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Mitchell against Griffin. Mitchell passes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Rubio comes with the double team. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Wide open shot is on the money. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
You knew Bogdanovich was taking that one. You just knew it.
Mitchell outside. Rubio outside. In the corner, Okoro with it. And the 3 ball is good. Okoro's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
In the corner, Collins with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Cleveland, they've gotten every shot that drops since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Now, here's Okoro. He's defended by Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Sadiq Bey. Murray's checked in for Griffin. Young is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Young, and the shot goes in. Young's got 15 points.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
A crossover, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Collins setting the pick for Young to the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Rubio with a screen on Hunter. Rubio outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. Bobbed up there for Collins. Count that bucket.
Aggressive move by Collins, but what else is new? This team feeds off his energy.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hunter against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
In Atlanta again with the bucket.
The shot chart will tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work.
We're at the end of the third.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Cavaliers trailing. On the court for Atlanta. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5, home in the paint.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Young with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Wide open look here for Murray. Drops in the tray. And the Hawks lead by 2.
This just comes from repetition. Murray's put a lot of extra hours in the gym, catching and firing.
Mitchell a screen on Murray. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Mitchell outside. Passes it to Garland. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
A nice shot by Young.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a one-point game. In the corner, it's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Offensive rebound, and Mobley throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
Pass to Collins. Young outside, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Young. Down low. Hunter, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Screen by Capella. And here's Young from the arc. Second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under review.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Young. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, value in each possession.
Young with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And stolen by Mobley. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Garland against Murray. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
And Allen drops them both.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Here's Young. And nothing is falling for him right now. Now, Okoro. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Now here's Allen. And the pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, and Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 11. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. For 3, Mitchell missed. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends.
ball well and share the load offensively, Brent?
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Collins with a screen on Conley. There's Young with the 3. Back to Capella. Outside Murray. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Here's Young. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Towns a screen on Young. The shot by Conley, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Collins a screen. Murray up top, covered by Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
That one misses.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Conley. Shoots over Young. Back to Daniels. Tries again. Capella with a block.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Young against Conley. There's the 3. And Young is good from 3. Young's got 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Conley passes to Towns. Gobert with it. Outside McDaniels. And again, another missed shot. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Conley. Young again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Towns. A rebound by the Hawks. Now here's Young. 12 points for him. Plenty of space. And the jumper falls for him. 14 points for him.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
From deep, Conley. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Capella. Here's Collins. Murray from outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
26 seconds left in the first. For three, Conley. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. "15 seconds left to play in the first. Towns passes to Edwards. To stop the drought. And there's Towns on the assist from Edwards.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Time to get up and make some noise for the Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. All right, fans, let me hear
Here's Young.
for your Timberwolves dancers.
It's good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Hawks on top.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
On the floor for Atlanta. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For 3, Conley. Rebound Atlanta.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Outside Murray. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. Checked by Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. To the middle. Here's Capella. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Clock at 6. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
The kick to Hunter. Back to Capella. Basket's good. Capella's got 7 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Conley goes in. Capella with a block. Now Young. He's got 14. The kick to Hunter. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Capella, screen on Edwards. Young from long range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Hunter against Edwards. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Young against Conley. Outside Young. And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Pass to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
Conley against Young. Down low. Up top, Collins. Here's Capella. He's guarded by Conley. Fades and shoots. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. For Minnesota, they've got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Young, plenty of space. And that one's long.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third.
The Hawks, 26. And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
For the First Avenue Breakers.
The Timberwolves shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. We've got Nas Reed, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, drills it from deep. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
Pass to Noel. And he banks in the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you think about careers and how they unfold, this guy, Bogdanovich, played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless.
Well, with foreign players like Bogdanovich, you often hear how much that international experience helped him prepare for the NBA break.
And Bogdan, no exception to this, BA. And I think it has a lot to do with the physicality of European basketball. You hear it a lot from guys coming over, is that they can deal with the way the NBA is such a free-flowing offense. This kid is confident, unpredictable, and he stretches the floor.
Inside, here's Okongwu. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Okongwu's got his first points in this one.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim. Pass
to Reed. Here's Brent. Reed to screen on Bay. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. He shoots it. And he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Johnson passes to Bay. Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
Minnesota foul. Torian Prince. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Picked his pocket. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Takes a 3. Back to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Noel. That 3's off the mark. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
And here's Griffin outside. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Noel, defended by Bogdanovich. Just 3 to shoot. Wide open. Noel, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Bay from long range. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Anderson with it. Picked up by Griffin. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on Griffin. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen. Another miss by Minnesota. And for Atlanta, they're shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Bay outside. And that one drops for him. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Bay reading the defense and just slashing through.
Reed a screen on Bogdanovich. To the paint. 46 seconds left in the third. And Griffin gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
To the middle. Will it go? A slam dunk by Reed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Noel, defended by Bogdanovich. Noel, that's good. Noel's gotten his second bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Bogdanovich. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well,
and so it's Atlanta up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Griffin is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Okongwu. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's Johnson in at the 4-man position. The shot by Conley, no good.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Bogdanovich from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Fades. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Conley passes to Towns. The shake. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Gobert with a screen on Bay. To the inside. It's intercepted. Here's the break. Up ahead. Here's Bogdanovich. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Bay. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Griffin. Towns gets the bucket.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Outside Murray. Atlanta gets it back. Capella, the pass to Murray. Clock at 4. Bogdanovich finds Murray. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to Towns. "13 feet out." Rebound Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
All right, everybody. Time to get on your feet and make some
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Give a round of applause to your Timberwolves dancers.
The Hawks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Capella, screen on Conley. Young from long range. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Towns on a screen. Out to the wing. Down low. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Off target with the 3. Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Young way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Here's Towns. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Collins with a screen on Conley. Young from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The three. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Atlanta with it. 15-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Collins with a screen on Conley. To the inside. And Collins with the jam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Allen, a screen on Conley. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Mobley finds Garland. Allen, a screen on Conley. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Cleveland, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Now, here's Garland. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley surveying the D. Inside. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
How about the First Avenue Breakers?
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Driving to the basket. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Garland against Conley. Garland with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Conley against Garland. Here's Mitchell. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Oh, here's Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster. So you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
There's Garland. Lays it up off the glass. Garland's got 11 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Offline with his 3. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now the pass to Okoro. Dishes it to Garland. Pass to Allen. Kicks it to Mitchell. Left Trey. The offensive rebound. Outside Garland. Trains the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Conley dishes to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Show your spirit, fans. Loudest in the arena gets a free t-shirt. Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Here's Mitchell. 1 second left.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He totaled 14.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Minnesota calls timeout.
How about your first Avenue breaker?
Outside, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now, here's Garland. He's got 14. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And it's 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role. How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Pass to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Garland with it, now guarded by Towns. Kicks it out to Allen. From beyond the arc, Minnesota with the rebound. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert is in rhythm, and it's not often you see him dominate from the offensive end, but right now he's cooking.
Mitchell is screen on Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here he goes.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Conley into the lane.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
The pass to Towns. Stolen by Allen. Here's Garland. He's got 16. It's Allen, top of the key. He kicks it to Okoro. 5 on the clock. Mitchell on the corner. Shoots over McDaniel. Misses off the left iron. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They trail by 3. Over to the left wing. Gobert, the pass to Towns. Out to Conley. Minnesota calls timeout. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the
We've got 1:13 left in the first half.
Give him a hand.
And stolen by Mobley.
The Jabberwocky.
He dishes it to Garland. And the rejection by Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Allen. True on the 14-footer. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
Guys, you have...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
This is the time.
Previous play is under
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Allen kicks to Garland. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
Edwards. And Okoro pulls it down. And the Cavaliers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
It's not going to go for him.
Those are chances, almost always.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. McDaniels finds Gobert. Here's Conley, and it's sent back by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
And he makes that one. Gobert's got 16 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Kicks it out to Allen. Out to the wing. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gobert with the screen on Garland. Conley dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's a Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
That's what you call a whatever-it-takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Conley, the pass to Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And now this game's taken on a whole new wheel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Garland surveying the D. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Conley. The pass to Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Okoro. Goes back up. Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
.144 left to play here in the third. Mitchell, a screen on Conley. Kicks it out to Allen. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Conley against Garland. Conley into the lane. Offside, Towns. 6 to shoot. And shot off. Good D by Mobley. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. The lead is 2. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Conley with it. Towns, a screen on Garland. Outside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Garland left side. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Okoro. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the team, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarters. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter. What is still anybody's ball game. Timberwolves trail. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. Over in the corner, Allen. Pass to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it inside.
And for
folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
2 shots. Previous play is
fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Timberwolves shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Conley against Garland. Towns, a screen on Garland. Outside, Towns. To take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And so he makes both from the line.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota in the lead. And here is Conley. Towns, a screen on Garland. Conley dishes to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And he
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Okoro setting the pick for Mitchell. Allen finds Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Okoro dishes to Garland. Can't hit from in close. Minnesota leading by 6. Now Conley. into the paint. Here's Edwards, and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Edwards drawing the double team. Minnesota calls timeout. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thanks, David. Garland against Conley. 1:37 left in the game. A kick out to Town. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Conley against Garland. Towns, a screen on Garland. There's the pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Here's the three. No good on the shot. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Edwards with the drive, and Edwards with the stop.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Passes to Okoro. Mitchell left side. Outside Garland. Takes the three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Now here's Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.